Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's O'Neil from Tap There O'Neil, and as you guys can see, we out here. We outside. We doing a little mini vlog style video today. Got a whole lot of bottles. I'm gonna be exchanging it for some money. Um, and yeah, we probably gonna be using this money to go buy stocks. I don't necessarily need the money, but hey, I'm bored on my day off, and we're gonna see what we do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all just stick around, see what we do, see how it all plans out. Yeah. All right, first one down. Yeah, I remember I used to do this stuff like when I was younger. Me and my sister and my siblings, we used to do this stuff. We used to have competitions, to see who could do it the fastest. Like I come from very humble beginnings, and this is like just a little part of me, you know, trying to give you guys some insight on that. Uh, all right, this ain't it. It's not taking this for some reason. But yeah, you guys can't make no excuses. Y'all can't make no excuses for why you can't start investing today. Hey, if you needed some money to invest or start investing today, here's a method. Start recycling. Start recycling. Exchange your bottles. I do this probably like once every 2 months, I want to say. Oh, this one might not go. Hey, I probably do this once every 2 months. I let it build up for a little bit so I get a decent bit of money. And then I just go ahead and exchange it. You'd be surprised at how much you can make. It may not be that much, but hey, anything helps. And like I said, especially if you are struggling to invest or you don't have any funds to invest, I should really put some gloves on. I should put some gloves on. All right. See, I should put some gloves on. I'm gonna roll up this so this don't get too dirty. My sleeve don't get too dirty and stuff, but yeah, yo. I do this like once every 2 months, and let it pile up, let it build up. I got respect to the people, like the homeless people and whoever be just doing this, going to gas stations, just digging in the garbages and stuff like that. This is all from like regular, like my house and stuff like that. Just drinking water and other bottles, and then I'll tell y'all a funny story too. Like people I work with at my job, right? You know, some of them be laughing. It's a lot of older guys at my job. A lot of older guys, and I be collecting their bottles, and they be laughing at me sometimes. I'm like, man, in a way they kind of think like it look like I'm struggling, like when I, be out here just collecting their bottles while they working and stuff like that, But hey, man, this stuff pay off in the long run. If they only knew what I was really doing on the back end of things. That I'm doing this YouTube stuff. I mean, I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, but just how I invest in general, like they'd be saying a different thing. It takes a certain type of mindset to you know to really get places. You gotta have a humble mindset. You gotta really come from certain areas, and you gotta really have a sense of humility. Within yourself. And I'm gonna always keep that sense of humility and that sense of humbleness within myself, because I know where I come from. And I respect so many people that had to get out the mud, especially those people that's really out here struggling, just trying to make ends meet. Um, and I respect them. I respect the grind and the hustle. We got a lot of balls. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot. I don't know if I showed y'all. Let me try to show y'all. Try to show y'all. But yeah, you got a lot of bottles, man. I don't know why it's saying I don't accept this. Yeah, this is like my first vlog on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna be here for a minute, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm gonna speed this video up. At certain points I might talk to y'all. Some points I might lock in. I think I'm about to lock in real quick, so because I got some things to do today, get some stuff done. and we at $2 right now, $2.50, 15 cents. But yeah, let me lock in real quick, and then I'm gonna give y'all another point where I talk to y'all. Oh yeah, so here's a nice talking point I wanted to bring up. Um, there was a controversial topic, and it was basically saying like, "Yo, can you really be rich if you wanted to?" And different people got different viewpoints on that. I think I'm leaning more towards the side of believing that I can be rich, and it's not even really about the rich. It's about gaining wealth and changing the trajectory of my family name. That's really what everything about is. All this stuff is about for me. When it comes to investing. That's kind of the reason why I do it. Oh man, we got a bottle stuck. Ugh, that is one nasty bottle. But yeah, when it comes to this stuff, I am leaning more towards the side that you can will yourself to getting wealthy if you wanted to. It just takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and if you kind of adapt this psycho mindset where you just it's all you focus on, you're gonna get to it. You can get to a point where you just get it done. You know what I'm saying? The biggest advantage you can have as a human being is, and I don't curse on this channel, but I'm gonna say this real quick. It's just really not giving a fuck what people think about you. Like that's one of the biggest advantages you can have as a human being. Because when you get to a point where you don't care what people think about you, you don't care about being judged. Nothing is stopping you. Nobody can tell you this and that. Like you're not even focused on other people and what they got going on. You just in your own lane doing yourself. You don't Another thing is you don't compare yourself to other people. I don't like to compare myself to other people. There's people that's younger than me, or yeah, younger than me, or even the same age as me that's doing a lot better than me. I don't compare myself to them. I respect their grind and their hustle, but they come from something completely different than what I come from, and my life experience is completely unique to me, and that's what I really care about. My own life experiences. I'm not gonna sit here and play the victim card to say, oh, I'm not in a space where I wanted to be because of this or that person, or because the color of my skin, or this that. I'm not the type of person to describe to the victim mindset or victim mentality. I just do what I can with what the cards that I'm dealt, and make the best of whatever situation that I'm in. I'm that type of person. And I don't care what cards I'm dealt, I'm gonna win. If you guys only knew where I come from, what you know, the things I've been through, and how a lot of things and a lot of life experiences help shape and form the person that you see today. And I'm still young, I still got a lot to learn, a lot of ways to grow. But here I am at 25 years old, recycling bottles, you know, recycling bottles and investing $1,000 on a weekly basis. I don't have to do this. A normal 25-year-old will probably be out there, you know, or partying or just doing the wrong thing. I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in, have the right type of guidance, have the right type of parents, have the right type of circumstances to develop the mindset that I have now. And like I said, I'm not I'm not playing this game called life to lose. I play to win. You know, I'm not playing for second place, and I don't really care about the rankings and all that stuff. But I got my own expectations for myself, and that's how I judge myself on if I won or lost. If I win or lose. You know, um, one of my biggest wins is going to be changing. Like I said, I bring this up a lot. Changing the trajectory of my family name. I feel the weight of my family name because I'm the only one that's going to be carrying it in my family. Um, some of you guys don't know, but I am the only son of my family. So yeah, so I'm gonna be carrying this name. It means a lot to me. Um, and I strive not to be average. I'm trying my best to not be average, you know. And those who come after me, I want them to be 10 times better than me in the way that I'm gonna make myself 10 times better than my parents. So that's just a little bit of insight into my mindset. I'm gonna go ahead and disappear for a little bit, lock in real quick, get this out the way. We almost halfway done with this bag. Our first bag, we are at $5.75 right now. So yeah, let me lock in real quick. All right, so the bin got full. We gotta call staff, see what's going on. We stopped at $10.50. Ah, I wonder if this one's gonna work. Let me show you guys real quick what it looks like. $10.50. Put that in the pocket. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, we got this one going. I remember this one has a hard time reading a lot of the bottles, so that's why I didn't want to go to it. But we full over there. I at least try to get rid of this bag. Getting real hard to dig in the bag. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, um, getting to that point. I just finished up. Um, yeah, I just finished up. Man, it's been a minute. I gave the rest to this woman over here. I seen her last time I was here. Um, Next time I come, and if I see her again, I'm definitely gonna give her the whole thing of whatever I make. But I'll show you guys how much we made. We made about, what is this, $20 or $40, and I think $40.05. So, yep, just some quick little bit of cash right there. You know, like I said, it's not something I need, but hey, you know, no excuses, no excuses. So, yeah, so I'll catch y'all.